We are live.
We are live.
Great. Hello, everybody. Welcome. My name is Nick Mata. I'm the associate. I'm the associate dean. Oops. Hold on.
Are you getting feedback?
I'm getting feedback. Hold on one second. Okay. Let me re-enter.
Okay.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not getting feedback, so that's good. Okay, let me try this again. Hello, everybody. My name is Nick Mata. I'm the Associate Dean of Special Programs. Welcome to the Pico Partnership Program booth. We're excited to have you here to learn a little bit more about the Pico Partnership Program. As the Associate Dean of Special Programs, Pico Partnership does report to me, and it is a great program that has helped a lot of students in the Pico neighborhood here in Santa Monica achieve and pursue their educational dreams at SMC. We have a wonderful project manager that oversees this program. Her name is Amy Lem, and I'm going to hand this over to her here in a couple minutes so she can present to you. She has a wealth of knowledge, not only about Pico Partnership, but also about the community. She is also an outreach counselor at Santa Monica High School. And so with that, I will hand it over to Amy. Take it away.
All right. Thank you, Nick. Welcome, everybody, to Welcome Week, to SMC, and also to the Pico Partnership booth. Like Nick said, my name's Amy. I am the project manager of this special program, and I'm going to go through a quick PowerPoint today to tell you more about the program, see if maybe you qualify, if it seems like you're eligible, how to apply for the program, and what the perks are. And then some contact information at the end, so how you can connect with us. If you'd like, you're welcome to post any kind of questions in the discussion. Nick will be monitoring that. We will be recording this just in case you want to come back to it later and view the presentation and the discussion at a later time. All right, so Pico Partnership, who are we? So the Pico Partnership is a collaborative between the college, SMC, and the city of Santa Monica. The program's been around for multiple decades, and it is here to serve students or youth from the Pico neighborhood. And we are designed to help youth achieve their educational goals by coming to SMC. So we work pretty closely with a lot of community programs. Some of these you may be familiar with if you are a local student. Maybe you grew up in Santa Monica and you went to PAL since you were a kid, or you get some homework help at Virginia Avenue Park, or you play basketball there, or maybe you attend workshops at Boys and Girls Club, or you're part of YRT or the St. Joseph Center. So a lot of these programs are here to support the city of Santa Monica, and we're kind of that extra layer to help youth pursue their educational goals after they graduate high school. So we help students who are looking to pursue graduating from SMC either with a certificate, which is a short-term program, a degree, which is a minimum of 60 college credits, an associate degree, or in addition to that, maybe wants to transfer to a university. So we used to be formally what's called a transfer academy. We've changed our mission statement a little bit. So now we are helping students with any goal. And it could even be maybe taking some classes at SMC. Maybe it doesn't add up to a certificate, but you're trying to get some education under your belt to start working and getting a job. So really we'll help any students as long as they meet the minimum qualifications, which I'll go through in a second. On the screen, I have one of our former graduates named Gabby, who is class of 2019. She came from Samo High and then came to SMC and then transferred on. We do have on our webpage, I won't show it now, just for the purpose of time and I think broadcasting, we do have a video where you can check it out on our website that you can hear what our alumni have to say from the program, who have come from either Olympic High or Samo High and have come to SMC, joined our program, and then gone on to do amazing things. So I encourage you to check that out on our website. And I'll put that up at the end. So here are some of the perks of the program. So this is what we provide to our students. We provide priority registration, which is essentially an earlier registration date. So you get the best pick of the classes because you're registering a little bit earlier than the general population of SMC students. So this helps you secure a really good schedule every semester, really great instructors, really great times that maybe correlate with whatever your needs are. If you're working part-time, you can know you can secure a schedule that you want. We also have individualized academic and transfer counseling. And the reason why it's so individualized is because we are a pretty tiny program, and that's what sets us apart from some of the other special programs at SMC. We work with about 50 to 60 students every year, so that's pretty small. So we have 2 counselors, Gabby and Rocio, and they really get to know you personally. So if you get admitted to our program, chances are when you meet with your counselor, they know your name, they know your major, whatever you tell them, they're kind of like your friend and mentoring you throughout your time at SMC. We also provide wellness counseling services. So we link you with either a therapist, a mental health professional to do one-on-one appointments with them to just make sure mental health, everything's going great, because we know that those things really play a huge role in your success as a student in terms of stressors and managing that and practicing self-care. So we either link you with a person that you would meet with one-on-one, or you can also do that through workshops as well. We also have career counseling services that we provide students, and students meet either with a designated career counselor for our program. We have 2 of them. One of them is actually a Samo High graduate. Or you can also do career workshops as well. So these are things like choosing your educational goal, what major you might want to pursue in college, what is your plan for after you graduate college or transfer on, linking you with internships, how to build your resume, all that great stuff. We also assist students with getting financial aid, which we know is huge. College can be really expensive, so we help students navigate the sometimes complicated process of applying for financial aid, whether that be through the FAFSA application, the DREAM Act application, applying for scholarships, and so forth. We also give 2 types of vouchers to our program students who are eligible, and those would be textbook vouchers and meal vouchers. And textbook vouchers can be used at the SMC bookstore, and that's to help with the costs of educational expenses, which we know, as you probably know, textbooks can add up pretty quickly. And then the meal vouchers are also just to provide that extra support to get like a free meal each semester. And then last but not least, we provide opportunities to build friendships, to network, to kind of feel like you have a home base when you're at SMC, because it can kind of feel like you have this huge new experience, this new campus, and it's kind of like your starting point of meeting new people after graduating high school while you're a college freshman. And like Nick was saying, we have a lot of other kind of, I call them sister programs. We have EOPS that we are housed next to, DREAM program, Guardian Scholars, a host of programs that we work with. So when we build out a lot of our events and our opportunities for students, we do that together. So you have opportunities to not only meet other Pico Partnership students, but students from different programs, which is really great. Here's one of our events that we threw last year. One of our counselors, Gabby, who's in the middle right here, is really into Halloween. So Halloween is like her favorite holiday of the year. And so every year we do a Halloween party. And this past year it was the Stranger Things theme. So we all dressed up like people from Stranger Things. And then another event that we did last year was a campus tour. So we took students to Cal State Long Beach to tour the campus. And what was cool about that opportunity is this student who's leading the tour is actually a former SMC student. So it was great to see, like, you know, full circle, him teaching a lot of our students who are interested in coming to Cal State Long Beach how to navigate that process from SMC. So if you're wondering, okay, how do I get involved with this program? All these perks sound good. How do I get in? How do I join? So these are the minimum eligibility requirements for our program. You must have graduated from Santa Monica High School or Olympic High School, or earned, if you were earning a GED through Olympic High School, that has to be, those two high schools have to be your former high school that you attended. You also have to be within 17 to 24 years of age, have an educational goal of either getting a certificate, an associate degree, or transferring to a university. You also have to demonstrate financial need, and we verify that either through a tax return, which sometimes it's kind of hard to get a tax return. So if you've applied for financial aid, we can verify that through your FAFSA or your California DREAM Act application. So we'll look at that to kind of determine, do you have any financial need? And typically this is through seeing if you have what's called the California College Promise Grant. So if you've been awarded that, just know in the back of your head, okay, that's that. I'm demonstrating financial need for the Pico Partnership program. We also look for students who have completed less than 30 cumulative college units. We will disregard some of the coursework if you took it, because at Sam Ojai, we have a really robust dual enrollment program. So we have a lot of students who come through Young Collegians, if you've heard of that, or they've taken dual enrollment classes while they're at Sam Ojai, and they've kind of built up a lot of SMC credits, which is great because you've taken courses while you're still at Sam Ojai or at Olympic. We won't count those against you in terms of your 30, but after you graduate high school, we kind of check to see, okay, have you completed 30 units after high school? And this is just to make sure that we can provide you with as much help as possible if you're closer to meeting your goal, and refer you to another program if that's possible. And then last but not least, completing an application, which you would be invited to do so after you complete an information session with our outreach counselor. So I'll get to that in a bit so I can show you her contact information. These are additional desired qualifications. So these aren't like minimum admission requirements, but they look really good if you meet these qualifications. So we're really looking for students from a specific neighborhood, and that is the Pico neighborhood, which is why we're called the Pico Partnership Program. So if you are a Santa Monica resident, so you still live in Santa Monica and preferably live in area code or zip code 90404, or it's actually been expanded also to 90405, which is the Santa Monica zip code. So you'll get like an extra point or so on your application if you happen to be a Santa Monica resident. Also, if you commit to enrolling in more than 9 units, and this is also to ensure that you're making progress towards your educational goals as fast as possible. So minimum 9 units, we don't require full-time, which is technically 12 units, but minimum 9. We're also looking for students who commit to at least 1 year in our program, and that's counted for every fall and spring. So either, and we do also admit students into spring semester. Our fall semester, we are at capacity. We've actually admitted a little bit more than our minimum. Our maximum is actually 50 students. We have a little bit more than that for our fall 2020 cohort. So the next admission cycle will be spring. So I would encourage you, at the end of this presentation, I'll put up Gabby's contact information to connect with us if you're interested in applying for our spring admission. And then also, if you have prior involvement in any Santa Monica community programs, like the ones on that first slide that I showed you, PAL, Boys and Girls Club, St. Joseph Center, any of those Santa Monica community programs, that is also an extra point on your application as well. So once you've gone through that admission process, you're in, we've said congratulations, you're now officially a Pico Partnership student. These are mandatory requirements for our students to stay active in our program, to keep earning priority registration, to keep being invited to those campus tours, utilizing our counselors, all that great stuff. So our current program students, and I see a couple of viewers that are live right now that are already in Pico. So you guys who've already been admitted, you'll be meeting with an academic counselor 3 times per semester. So that's like a little bit less than once per month to keep you on track and to go over how your class is going. There's always something to talk about with a counselor. So some students actually end up meeting with Gabby or Rocio more than 3 times, but the minimum requirement is 3. And then 1 meeting with a career counselor or a workshop, 1 meeting or a workshop with a wellness counselor per semester, and then also maintaining at least a 2.5 GPA at SMC. The minimum at SMC to be in good standing is a 2.0, and for our program students, we expect a little bit more, so 2.5 GPA for our program students. And then last but not least, here is our contact information for more info. So if you've learned more about this program and you're like, I think I'm a good fit. I'm a local resident. Maybe you grew up in Santa Monica. Maybe you graduated from Samo High. Please email Gabby Corona. Her information is here, or you're welcome to email just our program email as well, which is picopartnership@smc.edu. And just let us know, hey, I attended Welcome Week, the Pico Partnership booth, and it sounds like I really want to join this program. Can you please keep me in mind for spring semester? And we'll put you on a list and email you when our application opens so that you're staying in contact with us. I also have my email on there as well. You're welcome to shoot me an email. In addition to our website where you can check out the alumni video and more good pieces of information. If you all are on Instagram, go ahead and check us out on social media as well. We do like to post a lot of pretty good content on not only for just new incoming SMC students in general, but also about the Pico Partnership program. So with that said, I'm going to leave our contact information up. Does anyone have any questions about the program? Feel free to put them in the discussion.
Amy, there was one question.
And we can answer them now.
Amy, there was one question about what if somebody attended either Santa Monica High School or Olympic but did not graduate from there? Or did not graduate?
So good question. Yeah, good question. So we can still work with those students. We'll just have a conversation and just say, hey, what was your experience like in high school? What have you completed? What haven't you completed? We have worked with students who've done like the CHESP, which is the high school proficiency exam. So we will happily have a conversation with you just to make sure that you still qualify. So still reach out to us. Don't let that be a barrier to say like, oh, well, I attended this high school, but I didn't finish. Still reach out. Yeah, good question.
And I'm not seeing any others that you haven't already answered with your presentation.
Any other questions before we finalize our presentation? No? All right. Well, thank you guys so much for being here and for attending. I hope you have fun at other workshops, other booths for Welcome Week, and welcome to SMC.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. I think I ended it.
Yeah.